We are live! Welcome, everybody! I don't know, I've got energy. Don't ask. Don't freaking ask. To Tower of God! Episode 149 of Season 3, aka Chapter 566. We are here on another Sunday night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the support. It's really fun getting to read these chapters with all of you. So thank you for being here. Let me tag everybody on Discord to let them know we are here. Last week, Tower of God chapter, Last week's Tower of God chapter was very fun. We're gonna do a review as we always do before reacting to this newest chapter. This shirt is really good at attracting cat hair, but I promise I did my best to clean it off. What's up? We have Don, we have Willem, Zone, Varen, Nie, Andre, or Nie, Matt, Zenith, Natsu. Welcome, everybody. It's good to have you. Wow, we got people typing burrito in the chat. It has been a long time since we've seen burrito. Oh man. Yeah, happy early 4th of July to all you Americans who celebrate out there. Happy 4th. That's coming up really soon. Tristan, the God of TNG is back. Appreciate that one. Thanks, Tristan. Thank you for the amazing episode on Friday. Hey, I'm glad people enjoyed it. You know, these episodes are getting kind of crazy when it comes to towers and gods. So it means a lot. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Appreciate that. But what's up? We have Navaron as well. Liquid Dog. Sari. Evangelicalme. I know I'm butchering these names. It's good to see you guys. Good to see everybody. So, yeah, I don't know what to expect from this week. Like I said, the description and on Twitter, friggin' SIU he's cooking something, dude. SIU is cooking something. By the way, I still don't have chat on screen. You're gonna have to forgive me. I really did just, like, delete it from everything I own. I don't know how or what the logistics behind it are, but chat basically doesn't exist. But, yeah. What's up? First time watching the live, says Nosferatu. Nosferatu, freaking, you're more than welcome. Congratulations on your first TOG live stream. It's good to see you here. And of course, Light is here as well. Come on, Light is my rock. Light is our rock as a community. Happy 13th anniversary of TOG. Is this like, I always forget. Is it around that time where it's like the anniversary? That's freaking nuts. It's freaking nuts if so. Let me see. Do we know the exact start date? I'm sure we do. I feel like I should know this. June 30th was the start date. Oh my god. Happy 13th anniversary, everybody. 13 years? That's crazy. That's crazy. Joe, please do not put the chapter in papyrus. Well, I actually have news for you. I already picked out the font. And there it is. Gorgeous, pristine, sharp as always. Look at that. Look at how the letter curves. The cursive, whatever you want to call it, is on point. It's super weird that the letters are so small and they're kind of lower than the numbers. I got that wrong. Vice versa. The numbers are lower than the letters, but I still think it's fun. We're going to do our review of the chapter, and I want to take a little bit more time because this was like one of the only weeks where I didn't rewatch/reread the chapter. Normally I watch some people's reactions. Maybe I'll rewatch my reaction to make sure it looks fine, or I'll like reread the chapter, but I didn't do that this week. So I kind of want to make sure I remember everything. Obviously the main shtick, new participant 3, was that Yuri's fighting Tiara, which we kind of expected. Maybe not expected, but some people guessed it. You know, it just made sense with both of them arriving at the same time or around the same power level and such. What I think is kind of funny is that she recognizes Kun and Rak, right? And then the two of them start having this, like, cat fight, I guess, as some people called it, while they essentially instruct the people with them to go get Bomb, right? So Yuri tells Dravi and Hema Slime, go get Bomb. And then Tiara tells Kun and Rak, go get Bomb. I saw some people in the comments were like, oh, maybe Tiara is talking to them through their pockets, right? That would make more sense. But they also pointed out, like, she's poking Kun. Like, she's basically being like, hey, right? But the other thing is, like, can you mind control what you want your pocket to say? I don't think so, right? I don't think pockets are like a mind controllable device where it's like, I want to send this message in my mind and then it sends. Plus the pockets aren't on screen, right? So I feel like the pocket explanation's a little strange. I get what you're saying, but I feel like she's just kind of insinuating / whispering while she's talking to Yuri. You know, they're both, they're puppet, what do you call it? Ventriloquists? Ventriloquists. I am an English major, I promise. Ventriloquists. They're ventriloquists. Ventriloquists. Freaking God. Time for me to stop stream. Invisible mode. That's a good point. Invisible mode could work. That is true. But like at the same time, right? If it's invisible mode, that means they would have had to like physically type them up still. Again, unless they are like mind controllable devices, right? I don't know. Ventriloquism, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. P. August, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Mental communication has been a thing. We saw Karaka do it to Bomb at the second wall. Are you? Was it mental communication? Just like sending thoughts into each other's minds? Is it like a rancor thing? Because it's possible. It's not that far-fetched, but it's just kind of odd because they've never referred to that ability. You know, they've never like referenced this technique of mind communication before. So I don't know. It's just kind of interesting, I guess, you know? Kind of interesting. Plus, if it's mind communication, why is she poking him, right? I don't know. Regardless, it is the most unnecessary thing to comment on in the chapter, but I just thought it was kind of funny. They start yelling at each other. What are you gonna do, Turtle? And then Kun, so Dravi and Hema Slime are down to follow what Yuri says, it seems like, but Kun just wants to forget about either of them. I understand, like, they've traveled with Yuri a little bit, but Kun doesn't really care about that. He just wants to find Bomb for his own purposes. I love this panel here where they say, run, go. It's pretty sick. The battle begins. They somehow survive this Rancor v. Rancor battle. I love this shot where, like, Yuri has to let go of the weapon and then sort of, like, grab it again. It's really, really cool. It proves that Tiara's abilities are very much like, oh, that point in space I'm going to attack. Instead of, like, that body part. It's like she's able to attack various points in space, which is pretty interesting. Swing, boom, boom. We have more explosions. Yeah, it's really good I'm rereading this, bro. I haven't read this in a week, and I'm forgetting about a few of these panels. She won't be able to blow things up. So Yuri goes in for close range, but then, of course, Tiara headbutts her, which is a crazy moment where they hurt each other, basically. And then pen versus fist. It's crazy, bro. Of course, I freaking love this line. Of course, my head is strong. I'm constantly strengthening it with reading. One of my favorite lines, bro. It's so funny. Because it's so funny because you know they're going to say that. They're from the Pobedao family, you know what I mean? It just makes so much sense because it's so ridiculous. She starts using the flower powers. Rose shower. Yuri starts to get, like, personally pissed off. The roses are pretty. Let me give you something in return. I'll show you some even more beautiful writing, scribble, scribble. And then we cut away to Bomb defeating Ren. This is so interesting because Ren goes, gah! And then he gets Yamcha'd, right? The classic Yamcha panel. And then Bomb just leaves him. And as we know from Tower of God or any series like this, no body, no death, right? There's no confirmation that Ren is dead. So I am of the belief that we're good. I'm of the belief that Ren is still going to have some role to play. I don't believe he's dead. I feel like that would be very sudden and almost off-screen. It seems like Bomb just defeated him, which is pretty interesting. And look, he's twitching, so he's definitely still alive. Unless he's, like, dead twitching? I don't freaking know. Anyway, Bomb runs down the hall, the snakes attack, but then he hides, and then the snakes attack again. They came from the bathroom, it's too late, and that's where it freaking ends. This was like, look, I can handle cliffhangers, because sometimes cliffhangers, they give you something at the end. Like, for example, Ren revealing himself was like a cool cliffhanger, because there's like a reveal. There's like something to latch onto. This was a cliffhanger out of nowhere. This felt like it hit us out of nowhere, and I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan of this cliffhanger, so I'm very excited to read the next chapter because I felt like we left off in the middle of something crazy. So we'll see. I don't know if the snakes are going to be like any trouble for Bomb. I don't really know how that's going to work, but I'm very curious and excited to find out. P. August again with the super chat. Appreciate that. Think Tiara is a Juan Salsa with those circle blasts. So the whole Juan Salsa thing is interesting because we've only really seen a couple Juan Salsas. The main person being Love. For people who don't know what a Juan Salsa is, it's the ability to use Shinsu in such a way that you can create like perfect circles. And it's weird because there's like, it's not exactly talked about that much in the series. It was like a blog post. I think I saw you mentioned it. But like Kurdan is a Juan Salsa and Hansung is technically a Juan Salsa. I kind of took some liberties with it for Towers and Gods with the character Dungun, with being like descended from a Juan Salsa and kind of inheriting some of those abilities, just because I think it's kind of fun. But the thing is, like, I feel like we've seen other characters who create circles, you know what I mean, and use those circles. So I wouldn't hesitate to be like, oh, circle equals always Juan Salsa, because I don't know. It's a fun theory though. Pro Beast says only 47 likes. We slacking. Guys, 47 likes. I'm not gonna bug you too much, but I'm just reading the chat. Appreciate that, Pro Beast. A cliffhanger much like you? Okay, that's not fair. Okay, I don't like being compared to these cliffhangers. Okay, I try. My cliffhangers are tasteful. They never leave you wanting more. They're just the right amount of spice. That's a lie. Tiara's Shinsu quality is blender. Yeah, Tiara just blends. Is that her Shinsu quality? She'd be really good at making shakes, though. She should get a job at, like, Steak and Shake or something. That'd be sick. 51. Hey, the likes are going. Hey, thank you guys so much for liking the stream. I appreciate that. You don't have to do it, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Jacob says nerds. Yeah, the Popodows are a bunch of nerds, bro. Nosferatu. The Popodow family is just a bunch of English history majors. Yeah. Oh man. I just that, you know, I majored in English and minored in history. I feel like, is that my am I like a Popodow? Am I a nerd? The guy who does every weekly reactions to Tower of God. Am I a nerd? I don't know if I'm a nerd. It's interesting. I'm joking. Or am I? Yeah, the likes have gone up. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate that. They're shooting up like crazy. Light says, I wish TOG would explain people's Shinsu quality a lot more, because I genuinely don't know what Tiara's Shinsu is. To be fair, like, we just met her, you know, and I feel like her ability is still, it has yet to be explained. I feel like if we never found out, I would agree with you, but I'm willing to wait. I feel like we generally, like, I feel like the villains in TOG are pretty good at explaining their own abilities, like Ren being like, oh, my parasites, this is the reason why I'm immortal, my parasites do this. You know, I feel like generally speaking, we do kind of get some more info, but we haven't gotten it for Tiara yet, so we'll see. Otakus and nerds, let's freaking go. Let's unite. Nosferatu says, I'm currently an English major. Shout out. If you like our doctor, like your personal Dr. Frederico or me, I appreciate that. Like and Raka, it's interesting, but Tiara is on princess level, but we know she isn't a real princess because she doesn't have the blood of Jihad, so Tiara with blood could be stronger than Yuri. I was wondering about this because here's the thing, right? I feel like people who don't have the blood can still be ridiculous. So like you're saying, like, that could be one way to look at it, where it's like, imagine if Tiara had the blood of Jihad, she'd be crazy. But also, like, her abilities seem so unique that she's able to use them to maybe even be on par or win against opponents who are stronger, you know? It's kind of like Ren. Like, if Ren really did kill a knock Jihad, it wasn't because he was stronger than her. It's almost like weaknesses in any RPG or whatever, or you have some kind of ability, like a counter ability. Like, you can use your own bag of tricks and abilities to defeat opponents that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. I feel like that's one of the fun parts about Tower of God. I always see people like rank White and Jin Sung and Evankel and Karaka and Yama. and Yusracha, which is fun, don't get me wrong, but I feel like in a series like Tower of God, this is kind of ironic because I'm working on a video, like a freaking big video about this topic, but, and that's why I haven't been uploading, by the way, but more info on that later, but I feel like it's true though, right? Like you can't really say, oh, well Calavan beat Jin Sung, and then White beat Calavan, and then Bomb beat White, so therefore Bomb wins in a 1v1 versus Calavan any day, or versus Jin Sung. It's like, yeah, if the stars align, but there's other factors at play too, right? It's always much more complicated. I don't know. A master with a rock beats a novice with a sword. Well, there you go, Matthew. That's a cool quote. There you go. I always thought you looked like a Pobedao with the glasses. Shoot, you know what? I never thought about that. I have brown hair. I have glasses. Shoot, am I a Pobedao? Oh my god. Rulman will lead the otakus. Rulman, let's go! Dude, are we ever gonna see some of those canine people again? Oh my god. Video? Yes. It's a video, but it's almost less a video and more like a project that I'm trying to figure out the best way to present. It's so goofy, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Princess level is kind of abstract. Adori thrashed Garam less than 100 years after being a ranker, despite Garam being over 1,000 years old. While Reiroro thought Anak was disappointing relative to Yuri. Well, exactly. It's like princess blood doesn't equate you. I mean, Mashini is, in my opinion, a bigger threat than Yuri, just because of her age and experience and everything we've seen from her, at least presently, right? Even though they both are great family and they both have the blood of Jihad. So, I don't know. Joe, give us spoilers? No. Ha! No spoilers. New chapter is up. I want to give it one more minute, and then we're going to check it out. Just one more minute. I want to make sure I answer some of these chats. These characters are dynamic and complicated. It's only a matter of time before the shonen scalar debate community. And look, here's the thing. I love that community. I think that community is fun until the community, like, treats it as gospel. That's when I'm like, all right, like, it's fun to have opinions and imagine these pairings, but that's kind of the best you can do, right? Okay. Pobedao Bonehead? Why does that almost sound like something SIU would do? Like some wacky name? Pobedao loser. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a comparison for that. Bonehead. I don't know. It's interesting. All right, everybody. You know it's time. It is that time. Let's refresh the page. And it is, oh my god. We are eating so well with these weekly chapters, bro. Oh my god. I can't believe we went so long without them. Oh! We're starting with freaking Jin Sung and Cha. Well, 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 isn't this freaking interesting? I wondered what they were doing this whole time. They're not allowed upstairs, obviously, but what role are they gonna play? We know Mate and Jam Jam are fighting outside. This is cool. Oh my god. All right. So here we go with Season 3, Episode 149, aka Chapter 566. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's freaking read this chapter. All right. The floor in the hotel where Jin Sung Ha and Cha are staying. Dude, Cha is so freaking jacked. Oh my god, I love this man. Did you hear that, Jin Sung? It sounded like a massive explosion. Is something wrong on the upper floor? Yeah, I heard it too. You can't see up there from your room, can you? I can see from here. Oh, okay, so Jin Sung's at the Jin Sung had the window room. All right, he had the better room. Just casually looking at these snakes. Oh my god. Look at the size of those snake strands. I wonder where the family leader found a monster like that. So even Jin Sung is like somewhat impressed. Did you say snakes? We have to help the Slayer candidate. Of course, Cha wants to help. No, that's against the rules. Slide. We're not allowed to participate. All we can do is wait. So they're not going to do anything. I respect this because Jin Sung is the one that... Jin Sung has this like weird secret plan that he hinted at earlier before the hiatus started with like, oh, even if this goes through, like I have a secret plan. Don't worry about it. So I feel like he instituted this tournament in a way. He has to abide by the rules. We already called Princess Yuri here. If she's here, she'll be way more helpful than us. Let's freaking go, Yuri. Let's let her handle that and wait for the right moment to escape. I don't want to be a burden on my student anymore. Ooh. Oh, that's a freaking good line. I'm not crying. I don't know. I don't know, my right eye started tearing up. I swear it's not because of the chapter, bro. Oh, Jin-sung. Oh, my God. No, that's a good line, though. I don't want to be a burden on my student anymore. Interesting. So he basically... The last time he intervened on Bomb's behalf, he became a liability. Even though he did kind of save Bomb still. Interesting. Cha's talking. This battleship belongs to one of the 10 great families. Won't it be hard to escape from it? Do you have a plan? They're gonna escape? Look at Cha. Well, let's just say the Lopobia family isn't as invincible right now as you seem to think. Ooh, is it because of Robodon? Freaking Robodon actually having some influence here? Makes sense. He's the direct son of Tramrai. So you're saying there's a way of getting off the battleship or someone who can help us do so. Oh, is this Mate and Jam Jam? We'll discuss the details later. Jin-sung? Wait a minute, Mate is from the Ha family. Do you think... Hold on, dude. Mate and Jin-sung? Hold on, there could be something here. I think someone just broke in from the outside. Now's our chance. Let's go. So, okay, we went from being like, don't do anything, to being like, okay, let's go. Okay, let's freaking go. And then he says, okay. Outside the hotel. We're cutting back to Jam Jam and Mate, bro. Let's go. The match of the century. Oh, my God. Jam Jam, let's go. I'd like to go after that book. He can't stop thinking about the book. Look at Shark Nose. But the family leader ordered me not to interfere with whatever happens inside the hotel while the test is in progress. So I can't go inside. Mosquito. All right, so Jam Jam is stuck as like a sentry. Seeing that he's holding on to a long spear, is he a spear bearer? I love it whenever they name drop positions. That doesn't look like a throwing spear. It must be a striking spear. I agree. The way he's holding it and everything about it is unlike Rack's spear, for example. I love it whenever they name drop positions, bro. I feel like positions in Tower of God... There was a whole discussion about this a while ago where people were like, oh, positions in Tower of God, are they pointless now? And, like, I feel like pointless is a strong word, but regardless, I understand why people say that. But that's why I love seeing whenever they're referenced. It's a fun little extra... It proves that they matter, you know what I mean? In that case, I'll charge at him. Wait, what? Wouldn't it be opposite? Like, he's a good close-range fighter? Oh, okay, here we go. Jam Jam has the strategy. I shouldn't question Jam Jam. Then, right when I'm close enough for him to strike with the spear... I love Shark Nose. I'll speed up and turn to the side to narrow the distance between... I feel like I'm reading Jungle Juice with the Dragonfly abilities. I'll speed up and turn to the side to narrow the distance. Okay, Jam Jam. So Jam Jam is speed. It's interesting because Vespa is like a B character, and Vespa's also all about speed. Also, the shoulder is bleeding for where Jam Jam bit. Swoosh. Huh? Wait, what the frick? Why did you let go of the spear? Wait, what? He let go and punched him? Okay. He let go and punched him. That's so funny. Mosquito! Jam Jam's kind of getting wrecked. The one-handed barrage? Okay, Mate. Mate was like, you really think I need this spear? I'm a Ha, bro. I can just punch you. That's awesome. What are you doing? Why aren't you using the spear? Oh, this? This is a ceremonial spear? I'm not a spear bearer. He said, oh, this thing, it's just like a relic of the Pobodao family. I don't fight with it. Why is that so badass? It's kind of like when people carry around a sword in anime or something, but they're like, oh, this, I don't use this. I fight with my fit. That's so badass. It was just for show? This damn mosquito. Bro, let's freaking go, Mate. Mate was like, you really think I need my spear. Yeah, he's a ha, bro. He's a ha through and through. What the frick? That's so funny. Let's go. And then Jam Jam, I admire your silly formality. Bro, these two are even. I also love that Mate hasn't left Shark Nose. Not even an inch. Oh my god. Oh, Jam Jam caught Mate's fist with his foot. Interesting. But your hand is about to be crushed because of your own foolishness. He's cracking his hand. Oh, Mate? Is he gonna, like, get his muscles bigger? What? His hand. He's turning his hand to stone. Like Rack? It's kind of like Rack. He's, like, petrifying his hand. Huh? And this Wait, were these bracelets, like, restraining him? Because he snapped out of them. It's transforming. Jam Jam, you better watch out. Crack, crack. Ah! It looks like he did crack his hand, but something happened to Jam Jam as well. He got knocked back. Whoa! What the frick, Mate? I see. So he imbued his physical Shinsu boost with an attribute. Is he a doper? Sorry. That's such a funny word. We have a new Towers of Gods term, bro. A doper. Oh my god. A term that refers to... Doper? I'm sorry. A term that refers to people with the ability to transform their body by adding an attribute to their physical Shinsu boost. Okay. So normally Shinsu boost, it's just like an extra layer of like strength or defense. But I guess if you're a doper... if you're a doper, you can add like stone or rock or flame or lightning or whatever. So his is like some kind of stone, but it can't be like Rax. Rax isn't Shinsu. So that's the difference, right? The thing that makes Rax ability stand out is that it's not rock Shinsu. It's just rocks. You know, like it's not Shinsu, it's just rocks. And this, I think, is Shinsu. How interesting. Huh. The dopers are here, apparently. Let's go. I've heard that it's extremely painful. What's the attribute? Mosquitoes. What's the Shinsu quality or the attribute? Concrete. That's badass, bro. I told you guys since day one that Mate was super cool. He says concrete. Bro, the characters with the goofiest designs are always the coolest. I'm telling you. That's how it is. That's how it is. Whoosh. Jam Jam dodges. Flit. Oh, shoot. So he's blocking, it looks like. So Jam Jam is insane. Zing. Ugh. It hurts me even more to attack. Okay, so it hurts him, but like the concrete is so tough it hurts him, right? Mate with the concrete. How interesting. Now I see. You're a ranker optimized for defense. Right, he's a tank. And there's no point in trying to deal damage. You may be an uninvited guest, but since you're a guest nonetheless, I'll use an attack more suitable for you, Mosquito. So apparently, even if you're uninvited, you're still a guest. I respect it. Jam Jam has a lot of etiquette as the hotel manager. What is this attack? This hotel and I... This hotel and I, he's about to go talking about his hotel. I have a 5-star rating, a perfect score. This hotel and I constantly strive to provide our guests with the best experience. We have apparently a lot of flickering. In order to make sure that insects don't enter the rooms at night. Even when the windows are open. What, because he's a dragonfly, he hunts the insects? Okay. I've stationed these dragonfly observers all around the hotel. This makes sense. I'm not even surprised because he immediately knew that Ren was there. So this hotel manager is like the only employee. These are the other employees. Let's freaking go. They're armed with powerful exploding missiles for emergencies. So they can exterminate bugs like you. Also, his other arm is concrete now, too. I missed that. How interesting. He, like, concreted his other arm, it looks like. I feel like, though, didn't you just say he's, like, optimized for defense? Unless maybe he's just trying to distract him or something. It's time to start the extermination, Mosquito. Let's see how long your concrete lasts. I'm genuinely curious as well. Mate, is Jin Sung gonna save Mate? If Jin Sung saves Mate, it means Mate would have been defeated by Jam Jam. Here comes the explosions. Explosion. Oh my god, this is a lot of explosions. Whoa! Those missiles are so powerful. His whole body is concrete. That's so badass. Although he still has the glasses and the gleam. Those missiles are so powerful. He must be boosting the dragonfly's attack power as their anima. Okay, Lopobia Jam Jam, we can't forget. Wait, so these are his Shinwei? The frick? So maybe they're like real Shinwei modified with like cyborg capabilities? Because I feel like can you be an anima for mechanical Shinwei? I guess, or Shinwei-o? I guess why not, right? Why not? There's nothing like, there's no rule that says that, but that's still interesting. Like, what constitutes a Shinwei? Huh. How fascinating. It's only a matter of time till they break through my Shinsu barrier. I feel like this fight is teaching us a lot of terminology, and it's giving us more lore about attributes and animas. Come on, stay strong. I have to keep his shirt. No! Getting stronger! First of all, badass. Second of all, he's able to extend the Shinsu booster Shark Nose! That's amazing. Okay. Shark Nose has the defense boost now too? Yeah, otherwise Shark Nose is toast. Also, I liked his shirt. Rip shirt. Damn, look at that's so cool. Shark Nose and Mate are just statues now. Look at that. That's badass. Look at his hair. If you ask me, that looks more like erosion than a boost, Mosquito. Shout out to Shark Nose. As impressive as that may be, I'm sure you realize that this kind of defense is pointless. The longer this drags on, the worse it is for outsiders like you. This is fascinating. Let me pull up the chat. This is badass. He's so goofy. He is, but that's why he's awesome. I'm telling you. Yeah, props to Mate. This is our family's battleship, after all. Kirin! Oh, no. Are we about to... I have a prediction. Kirin, Jam Jam just reported an intruder in the air around the hotel and requested backup from the rankers. We know Jin Sung. Dude. Could you imagine if Kirin fights Jin Sung? I don't know. It's just an idea. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if that does happen, that would be so sick. I want to see what Kirin can do. A lot of people seem to think he's the second strongest Lopobia, period. Like, even above Widow. So I'm curious. Oh my god. Look at Kirin. He looks so cool. Oh my god, I love you. Kirin? What's he doing? All right. Got it. Bro, could you... Oh my god, this panel is incredible. Could you imagine if Kirin's like, you want backup? All right. And Kirin shows up and fights Jin Sung. Dude, come on. Come on, that'd be so badass. Come on, bro. That'd be so sick. That was the freaking intro? Last week's chapter felt short, and this one is only halfway. Oh my god, SIU? He really was cooking. New participant 4. SIU. New participant 4. Okay, what are the options? Yuri versus Tiara, Bomb in the Snakes, Endorsi and Lilial. Kun and Rak, Dravi and Hemus Lime. Or Dravi. There's a lot of options here. It was the one I didn't say. It was the one freaking thing I didn't think of. Cha. It wasn't even Jinsung. Oh my god, I thought of everything. It's freaking Cha, bro. With Lopobia soldiers, the lobby of the floor where Cha and Jinsung Ha are staying. Is he gonna knock these two out? Stomp. Okay, Cha, what the hell? That's freaking brutal. Oh my god. Cha took his head and... Jeez. Also, I assume this was done, like, all in one motion, because otherwise they probably would have hurt him. And then Cha just freaking gut punches this guy. Is he gonna dress up as a soldier? Impressive. Oh, it's Jinsung! Oh, shoot. Impressive. Why don't you just join Fug? You know what? It was only a matter of time before Jinsung was like, time to recruit some people for Fug. He did the same thing to Calavan. He's like, hey, Cha, you're pretty strong. You want to join Fug? That's so funny, bro. Oh my god. Jinsung was like, hey, not bad, bro. That's so funny. Why don't you just join Fug? That's so kind of you to offer. Cha said, hell no. What's the status of the alarm system? I deactivated all the necessary cameras and alarms. Now, let's get changed. I hope it's the right size. Oh, they really are gonna dress up in the suits. Oh my god. Freaking Cha. Wait, hold on. Hold on, bro. Do you see this, dude? Look at Cha. Hold on, let me scroll down. He's so swole. He can't fit in the suit. He's so absolutely jacked. Cha's like busting out of the suit. That's so funny. Jinsung looks pretty natural, but Cha? Sorry, dude. It's a couple sizes too small. That's so funny. By the way, are you sure we can trust this insider? This insider? Oh, Robodon? Nothing is ever completely guaranteed. He's the reason I was able to notify Princess Yuri and the other participants of the battleship's location. It's gotta be Robodon. But the person we're in direct contact with is probably just a messenger. Oh, I'm not sure who they are, but whoever their leader is, it's probably someone very high up within the family. It's Robodon. It's for sure Robodon. There's no one else it could be. No one else it could be. What a unit! Dude, he's so jacked. What could someone that powerful be so unhappy about? Exactly. I don't understand why. Unless Robodon has some kind of a grudge because of Laura. Because Laura is his grandchild. So it's possible that, like, something happens between Laura and the snake / Traumarai / Lilial Shilial, and Robodon is unhappy with it? I don't know. Beats me. Yeah, beats me. But things are moving along very quickly, so we might find out sooner than we think. In exchange for helping us escape, I think they want to meet us. Wait, who are these? Oh, they're just joining the other soldiers. Got you. They want to meet us. How interesting. It's time to change ships. Dude, it's too easy, bro. Too easy. Good luck. No IDs or anything. They're very lucky that these soldiers wear masks. Seriously. How are things in the hotel? Goruro. Who the frick are you? Ah, Kirin. It's been rather chaotic since the explosion caused by those intruders. But everything's under control. There's nothing to worry about. I was giving this guy the wrong voice. That is some bright green hair. Holy frick. Second in command of the battleship? Supreme commander of the guard. This guy. He's the insider. Goruro is the insider. It's not Robodon. What? Second in command of the battleship. Supreme commander of the guards. I'll handle it. Insider and branch leader. Branch leader? Lopobia Goruro. Looks like a Pokemon. The frick? This guy's a Pokemon. Yeah, workshop strat, true. The frick? Who are you and why do you look like I can throw a master ball at you? Okay. All right, I'm counting on you. Don't worry the family leader, Gorudo. Got it, Hyung. Hyung is a term used by males to address older... Bro, we're actually... It's about time. Is this the first time that Hyung was mentioned in Tower of God? Probably not, right? I'm glad they're not trying to, like, got it, bro, or something. That's cool. Okay. Also, he's putting on the Traumarai mask. The frick? Sir, have you still... Look at this guy's outfit. He's like a mini Traumarai. He has the giant jacket. He has the mask. Sir, have you still not heard from each branch's reinforcements? Not yet. They must all be asleep. You know what they're like. All the hard-working people are on the front line. I see. It's just a few people, so don't worry too much. Bro, what? Look at these two. I wonder who they are. If necessary, you have me and Kirin. And then he notices them. It's them. So this guy's like on our side? The frick? Jinsung said messenger. Well, right, but this guy isn't a messenger. He's second in command of the ship next to Kirin. You know what I mean? This is the insider. So they weren't directly talking to him, but this was the traitor. It looks like... Boop. It's time for me to leave this place as well. What is happening? He explodes part of the hotel? Or the building? And then we cut back to the central lobby, Yuri versus Tiara. This chapter already is filled with so much info. Gorudo. Yeah, Gorudo. I don't know how else to say that. Gorudo is a cool name, though, I will say. It's just so weird. It's like, why would you turn against Traumarai? It seems like the entire Lopobia family is like, I don't know, falling apart. Jinsung was right. So we have the rose shower. This is where we left off. Okay, and Tiara says, yeah, it's hard to write anything beautiful in such a short time, but I'm trying. How about this? Is this one of those things where it's like, if I write it down, it happens or something? I can't use any wide-range attacks on another family's battleship. I have to compress my Shinsu as much as possible. I was going to say, because when she used this attack at Name Hunt, it was like 100 times bigger than the entire station. Oh! That looks amazing. That's so cool. And then she fires a blast through the rose shower. Oh my god, you're so cool. I'll take her out with one deadly blast. You are seriously underestimating her. What if there were someone with a body made of Shinsu that's invincible to attacks? Does she have like the Death Note or something? What? I want to become a person. Sorry, what the hell? I want to become a person whose body avoids all attacks by turning into Shinsu. The end. That's your story? First of all, kind of a lame ending. Second of all, what the hell? Is this a spell? Is this like freaking Levi turning into hair? That's broken. Does she reappear on the other side? That's so cool. Wait. She dashed for... She stood still. She didn't even move. I didn't even see her in this panel. Yuri aimed for the head. Golly, Yuri, you're bloodthirsty. I respect it. But also, that's insane. Did it work? Wait, no. She's still moving. You survived an attack like that to the head? Jeez, that's right. What's she gonna write next? I'm completely fine. God, she's so cool. Don't fall for her. Don't freaking fall for her. Oh my god, she's so cool. Surprising, isn't it? The mighty power of writing. These Pobadao nerds, I swear to god. Even though we established earlier that I'm a Pobadao, apparently. What the hell? What kind of freak is she? I feel like it's just her book. This book is like insane. Surprising, isn't it? The power of writing. With the right material and setting, you can create anything with writing. Although realism is the most important part, of course. Is it? I guess. Are you saying you can turn your body into Shinsu just by writing it in that book? That's ridiculous. Okay, you just saw it happen, though. Like, I don't know what you want, you know? You don't believe me? In that case, how about this? I'll write about that Shinsu you just used now. I want to become someone capable of firing 4 blasts of that ultra-high density Shinsu at the same time. The end. What is this? What? 4 blasts at the same time? Yuri, you're too arrogant. Yuri! Frick, bro. Is Yuri about to get clapped? I don't think SIU would do that since she just returned. What? 4 blasts at the same time? If it were that simple, I would have already done it. That Shinsu you've been using is nowhere near as strong as my attack just now. We'll see about that. The power... Wait, that's kind of an interesting point. She's saying that Yuri's Shinsu is way stronger than all the blasts we've been seeing. Well, we'll see about that. The power of writing is that it can make even the impossible a reality. But you just said realism's the most important part! The frick? We just had an entire, like, mini segment of the arc we're on in Towers and Gods where it was kind of along the same lines of, like, imagination and what can be done with that. Obviously nowhere near this extent. There were limitations, but, like, I don't know, it's interesting. If you don't believe in the power of writing, they're being formed, then you can experience it for yourself. Yuri, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This surpasses Yuri. She could only fire 1. I can't believe it. This is real. That's where it ends. Oh god, oh no, don't end, please, God. You guys wouldn't mind if I just, like, ended the stream and then fast passed, right? Like, that's cool, right? Like, you guys don't mind, right? Frick, dude, that was an amazing chapter. Brack is the better rock user. Mosquito. Bro. That's a cool ability. She's kind of like the embodiment of Pobadao. Like, it's no wonder that she's called the Pobadao princess. She really is, like, all of their values and all of their, like, stereotypes, I guess, kind of wrapped into one. Oh my god. That's so cool, though. That was a really good chapter. That was really, really fun. I think her ability is so cool. It's so fun. This chapter was insanely long as well. It took us half an hour to read it. Obviously, it's me, so it takes freaking a long time. But we got to learn more about Mate and Jam Jam, which was really, really cool. Also, nobody came to save Mate. So it makes me curious, like, is Mate done? Because Mate turned himself and Sharknose into concrete. Just to bait out Jam Jam, to distract him. And then Kirin was like, oh, I'm going to send in the second in command, Goruro. I have no idea what this guy's deal is, but it's really interesting. He kind of reminds me of, like, Damien Frog a little bit. Frick, not Damien, Dorian Frog. Dorian Frog a little bit. Interesting. And he's like the insider. Also, he triggered an explosion. Is that for, like, Bomb and Friends, or is it for Cha and Jinsung? It can't be for Cha and Jinsung. I don't know. But regardless, it seems like the Lopobia family is being torn apart, which makes me wonder why. You know, is it because Traumarai was, like, absent for so long? Is there some kind of underlying thing we don't know about within the Lopobia family that's causing tension? I really don't know, but it's interesting for sure. I am very fascinated by it, but this was super, super fun. The ending was also great with Yuri and Tiara. Obviously, we know Yuri's okay, but, like, it is cool to see her get genuinely surprised and shocked by this. I like Goruro. I hope it doesn't end up like Yurari. Dude, I was thinking the same thing. Yurari had such a cool design and then just got instantly obliterated by the captain and killed. Oh, man. Dorian Frog doing a Traumarai cosplay? It does look like that, seriously. That was a Tiara explosion, not Goruro? Oh! Oh, I think you're right, actually. Let me find it. I thought he was... Because he says, beep. I don't know. Maybe you're right, but then, okay, what the frick is Gororo's deal? You know what I mean? I have no idea. I'm very curious where SIU is taking all this. I'm very curious. Berkeley, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Maybe dissatisfied with promotional prospects? Can't go very high when the top is immortal and overpowering? I guess, but like, if you leave the family, what higher position will you gain? You know what I mean? It's an idea, though. I don't know. He does look very similar to Traumarai, though. To be honest, most of the Lopobias look nothing like them, like Traumarai, you know, like Kirin and like Dakoko, you know, like all these other characters. But Ren and this guy, they look just like him for sure. New chapter's really fire? No, oh shoot. Okay. I'm excited, dude. Well, of course, next Sunday we'll be back with another chapter reaction. I did promise to show off another figurine, so we have this awesome figurine we got in Japan. A little Nezuko figurine for all you Demon Slayer fans. There you go. Will it focus? Eh? I don't know. There you go. You can kind of see it. Very cute. There you go. That's my figurine of the week. Pretty soon I'm going to run out of these, but until we do, I'll keep showing them off. But thank you guys so much for being here. Super duper fun. Rock, paper, scissors. If you lose, you gotta like the stream. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. If you did paper, you're done. You gotta like the stream. But if you like it anyway, you're like ultra omega cool. That's how it works. Huge project is in the works. I've kind of been inspired by some of these other Tower of God YouTubers doing these really big projects. This is more like a meme video than anything else, but I am treating it seriously at the same time, so we'll see. We have, I defeated Dawn. Let's freaking go. P. August got me. Frick. I got Karaka. Nice. Berkeley says Paracule. That is cheating. You can't do that. Paper, I got you light. Let's freaking go. Scissor, paper, scissors, scissors. Nice. Okay, I did pretty well, and there's a lot of ties. That's not bad. What's your opinion on the newest Demon Slayer season? I haven't finished it. I've only seen a few episodes, but it's really good. Really fun. I don't know. It's really, really good. I'm curious. I heard the last few episodes were pretty crazy, so I am very curious to see where it goes. But appreciate you guys so much. This was a lot of fun. Catch you guys later this week. And yeah, take care and see you Sunday at the very latest. Bye-bye.